That bitch ass nigga broke my ass like that. We finna get into Charleston White. Now the situation with Charleston White or whatever. Apparently he's speaking on people as per usual. It seemed like he's speaking on dead people, live people. So we finna see what he's talking about because I ain't really necessarily seen it, but I know how Charleston White could be.
People are seriously heated with Charleston White right now. Honestly, he might have finally hit that point of no return. You know how he usually toes the line? Well, this time he didn't just cross it, he blew right past it with comments that a lot of people are never going to forgive. He decided to take aim at some figures we all deeply respect, people who aren't even here to defend themselves, and most importantly, their children. It wasn't just a one-off comment either. During a recent sit-down with Rainwater, the conversation turned toward his past antics and whether he actually feels any remorse for the things he says.
That's my third aggravation.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think God gonna keep on letting you beat it?
Yeah. I beat two as a kid.
Yeah.
I did time for a murder that's on my record because I'm not hurting nobody. I'm talking. There's no karma on your words.
Right.
There's no karma on your words.
Right.
Because if it was, the person who gave you your pain and your hurt from a childhood would have karma. The things you said to the people, meaning your baby mama who you once loved. I hate you. I wish you were dead. So you said things to the people you really love worse than what I've said to people I don't know.
Man,
So,
you said some.
but you said worse to people you love.
I woke up this morning. You said, baby.
I did. And we've said more other kid, baby.
Why?
Why? What you mean, baby?
That shit is weird as fuck. First of all, when you say things, you gotta understand, even like the wisest of people have said, what you say is what you become, or what you say is what can happen to you. A lot of people try to point Tupac out and say, oh man, he was always talking about dying and this, that, and the third and getting killed. These things linger and this, that, and the third, and how far things can go when you say certain things and let certain things come into existence. What you speak can become existence. So what he's saying sound dumb as fuck. That's my main thing right there. He always saying some weird ass shit, and I never understand where the fuck he coming from as far as like when he say fuck people kids, or when he be saying fuck dead people. Like I never understand that. I don't even say that shit, and I'm younger than that nigga. I really don't like when people do that or disrespect the dead, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you need to let them people rest in peace. Like it really don't make no sense.
You said baby for work too. Did you apologize for it?
Never.
Instead of walking anything back, Charleston doubled down. He basically argued that words don't carry karma. He tried to justify his behavior by saying people say worse things to the ones they actually love, so why should he care about what he says to strangers? But the energy shifted when the topic of children came up. Most of you are probably following the drama between him and DaBaby, which started because of some artwork involving DaBaby's daughters. That's already messy enough, but what people are really waking up to is how he's speaking on the Lil Ronnie situation from Fort Worth. If you don't remember, Lil Ronnie was a local rapper who was tragically ambushed and killed at a car wash. The most heartbreaking part, his 5-year-old daughter was in the car and lost her life too.
A manhunt is underway for two capital murder suspects who killed a father and daughter in Forest Hill. Good evening, I'm Steve Eager. Police say 24-year-old Adonis Robinson and 21-year-old Jacoby Russell are responsible for shooting and killing a local rapper, Ronnie Sibley, and his 5-year-old daughter Monday at a car wash. Fox 4's Dion Anglin has the latest from police. Dion.
Hey there, Steve. The police chief here in Forest Hill says the search is on for the two men responsible for this double murder. The chief also called them cowards. Two capital murder suspects are now identified and subjects of a manhunt.
They're scared. They're cowards. They're hiding.
They are 24-year-old Adonis Robinson and 21-year-old Jacoby Russell, both of Fort Worth. Investigators say the two are the gunmen captured by surveillance cameras at a car wash Monday during the ambush and double murder of music rap artist Ronnie Sibley and his 5-year-old daughter, Armani.
We have public enemy number 1, Adonis Robinson, who is also a registered sex offender. Public enemy number 2, Jacoby Russell, who's on the run.
Public records show Robinson was arrested in 2019 and later convicted for the violent assault of a woman who was walking along a trail near Marine Creek.
It was a situation that shook the entire community, but Charleston's take on it, he basically said he doesn't feel bad. He's blaming the parents' lifestyle for the child's fate. It's a wild hill to die on, especially when you're talking about an innocent 5-year-old girl who had nothing to do with adult beefs.
Because you know what? I saw the on camera bragging about her baby for to be buried in Gucci, and them hoes were popping, Don Julio bottles and everything, talking about they finna get their hair done after collecting money for a dead baby.
And just when you think he's reached the ceiling of disrespect, he brings up Kobe Bryant and Gigi.
God damn. First of all, I want to say this before we continue. I seen that event. I seen what happened with that little girl. No child deserves to die there early. No child deserves to die at all or be murdered on some goofy shit. And this is something that secondly I always say with them LA gang reaction videos and shit. You gotta watch what you're doing, bro. What you do don't just affect you; it affect everybody around you, and it don't just affect how you move; it affect how everybody else move. So you could be putting everybody else at risk, like your child, or your baby mama, your sister, your brother. These people can be hunted by people that you have problems with, and they don't know you got problems with these motherfuckers. But like with this situation, I don't even know if they knew that the baby was in the car. They just were shooting this shit. As far as what he said about the baby is crazy, but as far as what he's saying, as far as like the parenting and all that shit, and with the mama and all that, I believe it. I believe it because a lot of black mamas is like that. A lot of these new mamas and young mamas, mothers, they don't really necessarily have the same care or the devastation for losing a child nowadays. I always say this: people in society right now have no real care or love for children because a lot of children lose their lives. A lot of children go through things without being looked out for because a lot of these adults and older people within their lives and society and community do not look out for them. They no longer look out for them.
He's out here claiming he has zero sympathy for Kobe or his daughter. His logic? He blames Kobe for the helicopter crash, saying the pilot didn't want to fly, but Kobe forced the issue. He literally said Gigi died for her father's sins.
And nigga, why would I feel sorry for a nigga? I don't feel sorry for Kobe Bryant's daughter. I said him. Because why? Because the pilot wasn't flying. Kobe made the pilot fly. The pilot said no. But because Kobe needed to get to that game, every aircraft in California that day was ordered to be grounded. Do you think Kobe didn't tell that? You think that pilot put his license on the line and he knew how unsafe it was to fly?
She died for her father's sins.
There you go. Just like a drunk driver. Do y'all feel sorry for drunk drivers? No. They didn't feel. I still don't hear nobody feel sorry for Tamir Rice. Still to this day. So yeah, that nigga baby, and he riding around in the car them niggas been robbing in. He riding around in the car where he been robbing in the niggas' neighborhood that they robbed around the corner from the ops.
Yeah.
Come on, nigga. Staying in a hotel with the baby. Let's talk about that. They stay in a hotel right there.
Right.
They ain't have nowhere for the baby to live. So I ain't kill the baby. Children suffer from their father's sins. Children have to suffer from the choices and decisions of the mother and father.
Comparing a tragic helicopter accident to a drunk driving incident. Now, look.
When it come to the Kobe situation, I gotta speak because at the end of the day, I highly doubt if that man was thinking that deep or even believing like that was gonna happen. And if the pilot probably made him think that maybe it was a possibility that he could have got on through his trip safely. Don't. This is one ignorant ass person. People be trying to compare me to this nigga, but it's no comparison. One thing about me is I never disrespect people in this manner. I disrespect the culture and I disrespect the things that like people bring into it and all the little bullshit that people try to get into. But I don't disrespect. Like, I'm not finna disrespect nobody's child. I'm not finna disrespect nobody's dead child. I'm not finna disrespect no dead man who can't defend himself. Or at least somebody be able to stand up and defend that nigga. Like, unless we got personal beef or something like that, I'm not finna even get that deep into words with you. This is just ignorant as fuck. As far as like that situation go, that man died holding his child. This is one of the reasons why I do not fuck with Charleston White. He be making good points, but it's like when somebody throwing stones and then hiding their hand. Every time he say he doing something for the good, it always got to come with this evil or mischievous like scheme to it. It always got to have some crazy ass shock value to it. It always got to have some wild ass. It's always something behind something that this nigga saying. It's never just one thing. It ain't never just him trying to make a point. He's making like this big ass, like just I don't know, bro. I really don't even like getting into shit like this because it pisses me off. Should nobody be disrespecting nobody's dead children, and should nobody be disrespecting nobody's late husbands? You shouldn't be disrespecting nobody's dead relatives. As far as what he's saying, as far as dude go, he 1,000% right. You feel me? Because as far as the situation go with the little Ronnie situation, he was technically out and about doing shit he wasn't supposed to be doing, and he was living in a hotel. And this is why I always keep telling people, you have to be cautious of what you're doing and how you moving. But y'all let me know what y'all think, because this is my point with everything. I ain't even finna finish this shit because I don't like shit like that. We not finna continue this one. But as far as what he's saying, as far as the Lil Ronnie situation, it just validated everything I already said. As far as like just the average black young man that die every day, you putting people at risk. And you putting people that are important to your life at risk. And you putting a lot of, you feel me? You just, you got to understand how important you are, nigga, to this world. And most men don't understand that, whether they're black, white, whatever. They don't understand the importance. Because everybody thinks it's just cool to die. Y'all even know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, peace, I'm out. I can't go no further with this shit. Y'all want to check it out? I'll leave this shit in the description. But I ain't gonna see it.
These niggas is fucking observant, trying to close your curtains. These don't be purpose. Oh, she told me, but watch your back. They come, ayy. These niggas bound to attack. Gotta know your purpose. End up hopeless when you get used. I was birthed from the beast.